And all of us are correct. We've been watching for 2 years, and now we have an official 8.0 Quake, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you the address and everything like that on it, as you see it here on the map. Officially back over here. Go to USGS, and it's official USGS. Just got it at an 8.0 magnitude Quake. Check out the tsunami information real fast. I'm going to pop this up. See what the Pacific Ocean one says about it. This will be all preliminary. I was just in my chat group, and I went ahead and so there we go. There's your exact location. Islands, Santa Cruz Islands. We've been seeing a lot of action. We've been hammering and hammering and hammering there. Now we're getting 8.0. So I'm going to go and see what we also have from the one that I like to rely on a little bit more, because USGS, and then this will probably upload after. And pay attention to the other two videos I got today, because basically it all comes from outer space, and the weight that we have with the magnetical connections with the sun right now, and where the Earth is at. And it's also going by some planets that are moving clockwise, not counterclockwise, like all of the objects, planetoid planets in our solar system that we know of. They're in our solar system and they're moving clockwise, and I've got proof of it shown in off the Soho footage today. So go check that out. So we'll back screen through this. There you go. 8.0 at USGS. And I'll also pull up, and we'll go back real fast because I didn't even read the message that we got. What we got for tsunami warning. And it's preliminary, remember. I'm not. The warning. And so we'll go ahead and open one up. The UTC time would be the closest. Santa Cruz. Tsunami warning. Solomon Islands, Vanuatu. A lot of islands. Fiji. You can read them all right there. Saying there's a watch, none. Warning. Click to read. This is only earthquake evaluation. But this is your estimated times if there would be one. So if anybody is watching down there, I do have overseas. I have a lot of viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever watch, pay attention to the counts that I get. So there's all the times. Wake Island, Cook Islands, American Samoa. So it's under American rule there, American Samoa, ladies and gentlemen. People don't realize this. That's our other Puerto Rico that we have, okay? So we'll issue products from those areas, so we'll go take a look at that real fast too. So this is official right off from USGS, so those are all those times and coordinates so that they'll hit. If there is a tsunami, that's the computer generated times that it would hit your area, and those are the areas and the times to the right. February 6th, okay? And that's Zulu time, so that's basically 1:45 Zulu, and so on and so forth. This would be like 4:24 Zulu, which is UTC, GMT. I'm not sure if winter time right now if we're separate, but I mean Zulu time is military time from Greenwich, England. 6:48 something Zulu. So tsunami warning is in effect for Solomon Islands. Tsunami watch is in effect for Marshall Islands, and on through. I'm not even going to read it. You can see it. Okay, so if anybody's got internet or GPS, or it's getting satellite telephone or telephone internet service, and you're down there sailing the seas in the Pacific, you've got problems. So we'll go back and hit the we'll hit going on with Hawaii on it. No more current warning. And that basically be the same one, would be that one there. These are the other quakes, okay? So on the other dates, so we're interested in everything that's going on. The 6 right here with that 8.0 quake. Go back. Okay, I'll pop this up on the internet. So, 8.0 quake, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll hit the U.S. information. The Santa Cruz Islands are way down by New Zealand, so you pretty much should be safe. I mean, that's what they're telling you here, too. Papua New Guinea area. Okay. North New Zealand. That's our quake. So, that's the older information, and basically, there's your message right there. No watch warning advisory. U.S. area. So, because basically that's the West Coast Alaska one that I just hit. Okay? And the international one will do the same. So, 8.0 quake. 8.0 quake. Huge. So, Beanoblack, folks, and I'll give you one more set of information on data on it. And remember, I had 6.3 earlier on it, 10 kilometers deep in the depth, and the depth was only 5.8 on the 8.0. Okay. So quite shallow. We usually see Solomon Islands and Fiji and stuff like that, major depth. So the idea that this might not be quieted down yet, especially since we've been seeing Santa Cruz hammer and hammer and hammer in the last week. Okay. So pay attention to both the space ones that I have. Remember, this is magnitude of the quake. Okay. Actually, you click on that for the map of them. So as you see, we got a hell of a bunch of quakes. And it's been going that way for quite a while. That was over in Japan a few days ago. On the 2nd. So, like I say, we were busy for a little while, and the 3rd and 4th was quiet, and then it was heavier before that. And watch the 2 space, and it's all connected. Space weather gives you what you get here on Earth, and you'll see why, since the Earth is so light right now, and I'll even show you footage from Soho. So watch my 2 space videos today, okay? Because all these quakes are going on. I even have some information on the United States quakes that have been going on recently on that too. So let's go check this huge 8.0 quake out on the international thing and see how high it actually got, because USGS usually squashes stuff. So 8.0, no matter what, at 52 kilometers deep, it had an 8.4 in the Santa Cruz Islands, okay? And there was a lot more than before that. Siberia, Russia had a 6.6 before that. I'll slide over here a little bit. So major uptick, and as I was showing on my space videos earlier, I've got one that's uploading now, and then there's going to be another one too that I have to upload. I'll upload this first. And there at Santa Cruz Islands, a bunch of 8.0s, 8.2 at 1 kilometer deep. Okay, and then as you see, it followed up with that 8.4. So, and it was way deeper than even the 5 kilometers that USGS already agrees to. And so, historical 8.0. I'll just scroll down the rest of the data here for the day. I showed the 5.1 in Argentina earlier on the footage, so I'm not going to stop there for that right now. I showed that in an earlier video. And we get up here to the 8.4 Santa Cruz Islands, and as you can see, it increased. And this is our most recent And this is always refreshes, so I gotta hurry up and get down here before 8.4 Santa Cruz Islands. You can see it right there. 52 kilometers deep. Okay, and then they have 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers on the other ones. And then it went kind of low with these ones here. And then it had all this stuff here. So as you can see, the map automatically refreshes. I'll hurry up and get down here, and then I'll hurry up and upload this. So, and the graphs should be crazy too. I'll hurry up and pop the graphs on here on this video. And they should be going crazy off this action from Santa Cruz Islands, north of New Zealand there, ladies and gentlemen, 8.4 Quake. So, as you can see, USGS always kind of squashes, because they've got this information too, okay? USGS has got this information. They're going off of what that 8.0 that happened down here, when it was 15 kilometers deep, and then they pretty much had to admit to it. And then they're seeing this 8.2 here at 1 kilometer deep. They pretty much have to take that 8.0. So now you can really see how the earthquake action is really going on, and how it's pretty much getting squashed all over the, well, basically North America. And 5.1 down in Argentina today. So, all right. So let me go to the graphs, and then we'll pop this on the internet. And whether they have it behind or on time, let's go see what USGS has got on graphs right now. Like we say, sometimes it gets interrupted for service, and I'd say right now that unless we start seeing a lot of ink, I would say that it's interrupted right now, because you can see all the information that we're getting from the Europeans. So I'd say more than likely could end up even with some satellites. You know, basically Australia there is the beginning of it right there, with being able to pick it up. So Charter Towers Australia started picking it up, and then more than likely Guam, Mariana Islands started picking it up. But with that being an 8.0 and how we've seen the Earth react to a big quake, I would say more than likely all this got cut off. See, Norway's got some interesting action. Almost looks like what we see when we see volcano action and stuff like that. So Norway's usually very solid ground. So Australia again, as you see it starting to register. So just popped over here to see the graphs real fast, and I'd say they're delayed, cut off because of possibly data feeds and so forth, phone lines. 8.0 is a pretty damn big quake. And there you go to New Zealand. So this is earlier of it just beginning to show up, because you can see an 8.0 is would basically more than likely do a lot of ink that we just see there for Taiwan there right now. So Taipei. So anyway, popped over the graphs. Be interesting. Go ahead and take a look. There's the link up there for this. So I'm gonna hurry up, upload this, and everybody have a good evening. And watch New Madrid area in the United States, because remember, you see that we still keep getting action right there, okay, in the United States, and also West Coast, California, I used to be, but I lived in California for 26 years. Pretty much, you travel Highway 1, the coast. I'd say most of California is pretty doggone safe ever since the 7.0 during the series a long time ago. So, anyway, later, ladies and gentlemen, and there's your 8.0 quake. 8.0. Since it was 8.4, and we do have the data on it, I will list this as an 8.4 quake.